All right, that'll fix that problem for now. I've been talking to you guys all morning. All right, there we go. Nice name. Right on. That it's my real name too. Um, all right, let's start that over again. So what I was saying is that the second leg of the W on the base on the Qs has been put in. It looks like it took 2.5 weeks there, but we got it put in, and it looks nice and solid. And now we've moved up on Friday. We moved through the gap. A very strong day. Yesterday we followed through, and today remains to be seen. If we do go up, it's starting to act like a lockout rally, which I kind of doubt will happen. So I am expecting today to be a bit choppy, and then tomorrow at 2 p.m. anyway, and in the morning we've got economic reports, but tomorrow at 2 p.m. we've got a Fed report coming out. So today can't do too much. You know, you can't, smart money, big money, all the money in the markets can't commit to too much right now. So I do believe there's going to be just sort of like a doji day today. If it were to rally, I mean, that's really just trying to lock people out. And that would be a lockout rally, and kind of a very good sign. But I definitely would hedge into the 2 p.m. Fed report tomorrow if you end up holding anything through it. So anyway, we're opening at yesterday's close. So we're opening strong here, and anything can happen, but I'm expecting more of just sort of a low volume doji type day today and tomorrow as well before the 2 p.m. Fed meeting. All right, so that, hopefully gets you an idea of what the day could be like. Now let's go over to our hot picks. I'm not sure how that got changed. Hub C. There we go. So we're watching some cybersecurity names this morning, which are hot. SPCB, Mob, and Hub C. They're basically hot on the conflict. There's been, hacking and stuff going on. So one of those, I think Mob is a government-oriented cybersecurity and identification company. SPCB, cybersecurity, Hub C, cybersecurity. Those are what's hot this morning, and you can understand why. So we're watching those, and as those blip up, that creates opportunity potentially for a move. SPCB just was blipping up a few minutes ago. You should keep an eye on that. See if it breaks that little pivot it put in there, 68 cents. 68 cents, so look for a breakout of 68 cents or a level break of 68 cents to enter SPCB. The other one, Mob, that pivot level will be 228. So you might want to write these down. 68 cents on SPCB, 228 on Mob. And then Hub C, we probably need to get it over 64 cents on Hub C. There's not a ton, there's not hardly any, as a matter of fact, quality names this morning actually doing something, but there are some good names setting up for swing trades that we should also be aware and watch out for. And one of my favorite is American Eagle Outfitters right now, AEO. I'll pull that up more on the daily chart as well. You can see how it has this nice cup and handle that's forming a little bit lower like that. That's because it's still inside the base and hasn't reached what is technically considered to be the handle or the cup, and so this is called a cheat entry. It's an earlier entry, and I really like the way that's formed. And this is a stock that's gone up 1% per day on prior runs, so it has a lot of potential for some good return. And it's in a bullish formation and over the 200 and over the 50 and over the 100. So everything's in the right spots. If it were to break pre-market or yesterday's high today, or potentially even the 1 minute or 5 minute type breakout. That could be a great spot to allocate for AEO. The other one is VSCO, Victoria's Secret Company. It's been putting in some expanding volume, expanding highs, and expanding ranges, and so I think this is kind of a secret, a Victoria's Secret early entry kind of going on there on VSCO. So if it puts in another strong day today, at any point, it could be worth the risk. Another one that we're watching is SCLX. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch that over for you guys so you could see the chart on VSCO. But yeah, these little blips going on at the bottom here are sort of haven't really happened like that before, all in a row. SCLX, also very similar. Coming up off the bottom type of pattern going on, and all it needs is another day of follow through, and something extraordinary might happen there. So you should be watching that. Those should all be on high alert. And then HIII put in a huge day and on high volume yesterday, and has been sort of hinting at that and expanding for the last few days. This one could be worth something, because why was that? Let's see. I think it has something to do. Has something to do with what they do, and I think it has something to do with the it's aerospace and defense. It's an aerospace and defense company, and so obviously now is a hot time for those. And but this one only has a 1.87% typical ADR, but yesterday it did 7%. So that one could become something that goes crazy. What'd you say? Let's see. Banks are going to fail. Okay. Next week at bank earnings. All right. SMX, yeah, I looked at it this morning, and what was the problem there? Let's see. I think it just doesn't do enough volume normally. Let me take a look again. Yeah, I guess this is another security company. I just found it to be so much thinner than the rest. But the low float and all. Yeah, I like it. Let's keep it on watch also. It could go crazy. Thanks for reminding us. All right, so yeah, we're all set, and we've got about 9 minutes before the market opens, so we're in good shape here. Ready to rock. If anybody's got anything else you want me to look at, let me know. $750 million bank, that's one of them. Yeah, Truist. GD did amazing yesterday. Yes, it did. General Dynamics and or General, was that what it's called? I think it's called General Dynamics. But anyway, yes, they did. They make they're in aerospace. They're in defense and doing robots. They're not doing robots for fun. They're banking on a big government contract someday. So it's not science fiction anymore, you guys. CISO moving big. Let's see. Yeah, CISO moving big right now, guys. Went from like 15 cents to 20 cents. I wouldn't say big, but it's just having very good progress. CISO. This is something. What is it? Technology services. Provision of cybersecurity. There you go. More cybersecurity. It's going to be a week of cybersecurity day trading, or potentially even swing trading. By Moody's, is it? Mike Taylor says Truist Bank is on credit watch by Moody's. It was rather easy to get a loan from them on my last car, I have to say. CISO, CISO, yeah, it's moving. Could be doing something. And yeah, right now is offering a trade, but a little scary. 55 million float. And I don't have information on, there it is. It's been 5 million, no. What's the volume today? I don't have that information right here. Let's see. CISO. Yeah, 5 million volume. That's what I thought. It's okay. That is the information I had. 5 million volume on a 55 million float. That's just not enough to create a huge sustained move. I think that's too heavy of a supply. 5.2 million. Thank you. Yeah. Good morning, RJ. I don't know if I said that already. Morning to ya, laddies. And CISO pulling back now. And we've got 5 minutes until the open. The open is coming right on up. And if you missed the market update tomorrow at 2 p.m., the Fed is releasing notes. And so there could be some information there that moves the market. And so today, until then, we're expecting lower volume, so therefore lower movement, kind of doji-ish type of behavior. Palantir positions looking really good, close to 9% gains. And Palantir is set to gap open. So what we kind of don't want to see is for it to push up green and then turn red, because that would be an island top reversal pattern. I'd just completely liquidate out at that point personally, and then I'll just find another entry because I know it's on a hot run. But I gotta play very defensive right now in this market base. Am I feeling good about Hubsy? Okay. I mean, we already got in it a couple days ago, if not yesterday. I forget when it was, but we're in it already. But for a day trade, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do today. We'll see. SPCB starting to break that level. There's that 68-cent break on SPCB. That's an entry signal on SPCB just before they open. I like Mob and SPCB more than Hubsy this morning, as far as just today goes. I mean, I think personally, I liked Mob the most, but hey, I can't be right all the time. SPCB seems to be doing the best. Even though CISO is moving, it's got really ragged movement and volume. So I like SPCB a lot more. While we're watching SMX and Hubsy as well in Mob. And the market's going to be opening in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Gold hasn't really done much. Kind of expected it to, but it hasn't, considering the global stage. Dollar also relatively stable, and even the VIX is dropping. I mean, the indications are for a stronger economic day today than yesterday on the United States markets. And rates are down. They're going to be opening down. We'll see where they go from there. But, that's deflationary indications. SPCB looking good. It's now at 71, 71.5. Who got SPCB? SPCB. You could have potentially put a stop at, say, I'm thinking 63 cents, something like that. Yeah, 63 cents would have been okay. Even safer would have been 60 cents. And even safer than that, 59 cents. There are 3 stop ideas. Everybody could play it differently. I'm in, says Austin. All right, way to go. And what you want to do is take partial profits all the way up. Just continue to take just 5% profits at the very least. Every time it does good. Or I wouldn't even blame you or fault you. You just got all out after it's done a blip. That's called scalping. And if you did that a couple times a day, you'd be doing all right. Okay, market is open. Smoke them if you got them. I was talking about another person named Austin, by the way, David. His name is Austin Cabot, I think. I don't know. I can't quite read that. Willem Dafoe or something. Wow, SPCB hit 76 cents right off the open there. Very nice. Ooh, Palantir selling off right at the open, which is the opposite behavior that we were expecting, and is good. It's sort of good because you can't really create an island top reversal now. So it's kind of good for the swing trading side, but of course it's bad because price is moving down from where it just got to. We don't want to see that. AHG, yeah, is doing great. Unfortunately, my position size is just so small. Pisses me off. I don't know. I think I must have missed a digit or something. I'm up like $110. I should have been up $1,010. Yeah, that's how math works. Yeah, because I'm up 45%. Okay, I'm up $150 on AHG. Yeah, I'll probably just take it out right there. I'll take out half right here, which is just dumb because I have nothing. But hey, rules are rules. All right, I'm taking out half right now. There we go. And I'll move that into my runner folder, which is so stupid, but yeah. Because maybe I'll make another $50 on it in a month. All right, American Eagle Outfitters, that's a buy for me. I don't even know if this system's letting me, but you guys should grab some off of the open here. Stop is 1680, 1660, so $1.20 of risk. I don't know why, but my system is not letting me buy. I think it's because I'm waiting for some cash to clear. Oh, actually, it just let me buy. I have no idea why it wasn't letting me buy this morning. Something else. Maybe it was a restricted stock. But okay, I'm in American Eagle. Listen, that setup just looks outstanding. I love it. That's the 1 minute strength I've been looking for. All right, we have a Catalyst Day list refreshing right now, and it is now 2.5 minutes after the open. Is it okay to ask you entry level questions about stocks? Totally, because that's what I love to do, is teach you guys how to do it. I'm getting a message from somebody somewhere. Oh, okay. All right, focusing back on everything going on over here. The Palantir's found its bottom. Palantir's getting bought up a little bit. Let me look at that AHG. I didn't even get to see the chart. AHG, probably phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, we got it at $1.30. It's now at $1.95. You know, just don't know why my risk was so shallow on that. It should have been 40 cents of risk, which that is what I did. I believe that's what I did. It should have been 40 cents of risk to 90-cent stop. And so that would indicate, oh, okay, I see. I only wanted to risk $100 on it, I guess. I was choosing that for whatever reason. Maybe I just didn't believe in it. But there you go. What I should have done was had, yes, the proper R for me would have been 6 times that risk. So instead of being up $150, I'd be up, what is that, 6 times 150. Why did I do that in my head this morning? I had coffee, $900. That's what I was thinking. All right. Anyway, very good. Yeah, I took out half. How about you, RJ, or anybody else in it? All right, American Eagle Outfitters showing strength at the open. Hub C just dropping like a brick. I'm just going to cut that position. We're in that one. That's a swing position. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And wow, SPCB just bleeding in the other direction. Just total reverse. I wouldn't be surprised if it's halting or halted. Not checking on it, but SPCB, total failure. Mob, same deal there. But that one CISO is doing okay. The market, let's check in on the market. The market is, well, let's take a look at that on the daily chart because it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it's up. It's just kind of hanging right out the open though. So far, the doji prediction is coming true, but we're only 5 minutes into the market. We'll see. But you know, come on, man. It's 25 years of experience. Because you know, just saying. What are we trading? A shitty market? No, the market's looking good. American Eagle Outfitters for a swing trade entry is probably the best thing going on so far this morning. Let's take a look at Victoria's Secret. Remember, we were talking about that could really be ramping up into some kind of a move. It gapped open and is pulling back now. So a very interesting gap open, though. Isn't that amazing strength? This could be an opportunity for you to get in, though. VSCL, I like it. SCLX, that was another one we wanted to keep on watch. SCLX is doing okay this morning. It's very low volume on it, but it's expanding. You know, you'd be getting in at a very low volume point. The market is reversing now, turning red. By a little bit. And there goes American Eagle. American Eagle's doing good. Sector-wise, we've got, well, everything's up, but the way they're moving is kind of important from the open. And the weakest looks to be staples, which will be defensives, which means growth is still on. I mean, the VIX is showing that. The VIX is has extreme bullish divergence for the morning. I'm not talking about like on a daily chart, but intraday, we've definitely got a good to go up signal coming from the VIX, and the VIX is measuring how everyone everywhere is hedging. how much, basically the VIX measures basically how much puts people are getting on the market. And sometimes, and that usually correlates with the market, but sometimes when it doesn't, it gives you a very good heads up forecast for what's to come. And using the VIX and a couple of other indications like volume, I was able to call the bottom in the pandemic drop. I was able to call the top of the 2021 market top, and I was able to call the bottom in November of the bear market. So and I didn't call any other points. I said maybes, but I felt pretty strongly about the ones that I just mentioned, and I was right, and that was a good deal based on the VIX. So, and the VIX is saying right now, bullish divergence, more bullish than S&P 500, more bullish than the growth sector, and definitely more bullish than the industrials. So I kind of think any red today on the market is potentially an opportunity. That's funny. RJ, I just closed out PRZO. So I was up 3,000 yesterday, minus 1,300 today. So total was plus 1,700. Also took lots of incremental profits here and there. And look at that, Palantir rocketing right back up and reclaiming. That's kind of what I was expecting from that Palantir drop. And ironically, it was a positive sign because, yeah, I know. Because if it had gapped open up and then bled down after pushing up, that would have been an island top reversal. So it did not do what was necessary to be able to put in an island top reversal. So now it can kind of only become a good opportunity for anyone looking at the charts, and that's a really good sign for it. So Palantir doing well this morning. We're now up. It's sitting at 8.5% gains. Meta's holding. Beanox is holding. Verk is holding. American Eagle Outfitters is doing just great. Who got an AEO for the swing? Did I ride the GameStop rocket? Not like that. But we traded every day GameStop, and we made lots of money without putting ourselves at risk at the end of each day of losing every fucking thing we had. No, we had, and also DWAC is another one. When we traded DWAC, we had all of our members combined at one point. One of those days, an extraordinary day, combined, we all together made over $1 million in our group. And one of the members bought a boat, literally. And we have the footage of him riding the boat after it was delivered a week later. And yeah, DWAC. But GME also, yeah, GameStop. I just saw that movie, Dumb Money. Really good. You guys go see it. It's actually really great. It's actually kind of strange to watch. Like RJ, you should go see it. Like everyone who really, really does this on a kind of a daily basis and went through the GME historical moment, right? Should go see it because it's kind of weird. Because I know it's a movie and it's meant to be entertaining, and it is in that sense, but it's just strange because it's exactly what was going on. It's like, is it a documentary? You know what I mean? It's just interesting to see. It's nice the way they did the movie too. They covered lots of different people's portfolios and lives as they all intersected on this, meme craze. And it's almost like, a family. It's like we were there too, you know. It's a little close to home. It's a little strange and very cool to see. Did I invest in what during the dip? Did I invest in? I'm not quite sure. COVID during the dip? I'm not sure what you're saying. You were a young boy in Bulgaria. What are you talking about? Is that a joke? That's really funny. It sounds like a joke. Sounds like something I would say. When I was a young boy in Bulgaria. Oil. Gotcha. I think you're saying oil. Um, oh, when it went negative, you mean way back when? Oh, we traded oil. Yeah. Yes, we did. But not a lot of people could get on it as well as you could get on it in futures. Because futures, you get to trade the raw price, you know. The ETFs mix, I guess, too many prices get mixed in there. And talking about, okay, you're not even talking about oil. I can't read that. Sorry. It looks like you're saying CD. Tell you what, type the tickers out with a space between the letters. That's going to help my glasses, which are being replaced in like a week. My glasses suck. I think you're saying CD, but space it out so I can see it better. All right, CISO's pulling back. All of the cybersecurities are kind of like, acting difficult. And then meanwhile, what I said is working out. American Eagle Outfitters, Palantir. You know, not everything works out. We got to cut things when they don't work and make sure you do. But all right, good job. You're up, yeah. But you know, if you grab a winner, that's going to be a winner, and you hold on, that's good. And if you cut a loser right away, then all you're left with is winners. Only about 1 out of 3, 30% win rate is all you really need. All right, Palantir with some pullback now. It's going to try and test some lower prices. I think the market just put in a new high. Yeah, see, there you go. Crazy. Had that big pullback, which broke a pivot low, the low of the day, and then set a new low, and then oscillated back up and broke a new high. So when you're breaking lows and highs, that's range expansion going on. That's increase of volatility. That can be a negative. But the VIX is holding right here. The VIX is holding right here. Ordering glasses on Zenni. Okay, Benny. Let me see here about Zenni, Benny. Zenni.com. Oh, I think I was already on there the other day. Zenni, that might have been where I was checking things out. Looked like really great prices, that's for sure. Because I was going to try and get like a spare set. But I asked my optometrist for my prescription, so I could do that over email. No response, of course. Of course. But yeah, this is where I was. This looks awesome. Yeah. Like my glasses could cost $600 to $1,000 because they just need like all this extra shit. But on Zenni, there would be like $180. I was like, what? They couldn't be very good quality. But I'll order at that price. I'll order some, just even as a backup. All right, thanks, Benny, about Zenni. Benny the Zenni guy. Oh, somebody else just responded. Yeah, Zenni has been great for me. You don't need a prescription at Zenni. You just need to know the numbers. Yes. I think everyone here is kind of wondering how you just kind of missed that. But maybe I glitched out or something. That's what I was saying. I was asking for the prescription from my optometrist, and they didn't give it to me. So once I have that, then I will type in the numbers that are in the prescription. Oh, you got prescription sunglasses at Zenni? Ooh, that's a good idea. Thanks for the idea. I like that. You know what? I can't wear the ones that have like a orange hue to them when you're looking brown. Like they could be brown, but I mean from the inside out they shouldn't turn things orange because I don't know why, but it makes me really sleepy. Like if I was wearing those kinds of sunglasses while driving a long trip, I'd be like, whoa. Yeah, a little dangerous. All right, American Eagle's holding up. Palantir is dojiing. All the cybersecurity stocks are and that's what we're working with this morning. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Let's jump back into the group. Everybody out there, make sure you click the link in my bio, wherever it is, and come over to our group so you can at least be in that ecosystem and we can continue to talk to each other all day, and or my Twitter or my YouTube, etc., Twitch. But have a great morning, everybody, and see you in the cord. Yeah, I love it.